Hi guys, in today's video I want to share you some tips which I have used to succeed in my journey. A lot of people have issues which are different from maybe your own specifically. A lot of people have such issues that are different from your own. I don't know what you are facing, but a lot of us are facing different challenges of such. So exactly of such we are facing is having your repo giving you this error message. Please, maybe sometimes you're having error message. When is it? You should enter your password and the rest of them. Okay, guys. So sometimes you have issue where maybe sometimes you have issue where your password. They said enter your password. Sometimes you have issue said enter your password, and you enter your password yet nowhere. You enter your GitHub token nowhere. These are all the issue I had, and this issue actually started with most of my projects in Alex low-level programming. So that repo actually has issues, so much issue, like the one you see here. Nothing added to commit. Everything just like that. I have issues as in I faced some. It took me some like 1 to 2 months, getting to 2 months before I was able to. I read all the documentation in online, nowhere. I watched almost nearly all the video on YouTube, nowhere, until I have to take a strong determination. Look at what I was still having. Look at the issues I was still having. When I push, anytime I will do this, whenever I push, I will have issues. Let me show you. I can still show you a lot of them. I want to show you some of them. Okay, you can see this one. Say the current branch master has no upstream branch. That is when they were saying I should enter upstream. I should use that upstream. Git push set upstream original master. So when I said this, it will now tell me the same issue. So, and this is the repo I was having that issue. This is the repo I was having that issue. So nothing commit and working to it is clean, yet nowhere. It now said enter password. Once I enter the password, it will now bring this same information. So a lot of people have these same issues. I don't know if you are facing the same. And I think I can still walk you through some of my colleagues in the field of software engineering, which have almost the same issue, and they reported to me as well, which was one of the things that gave me the hints to say, okay, I think others are also facing the same issues. Look at his own here. I hope you can see this. Look at his own. I want you to see that. Look at his own. Okay, you can see that. Okay. I see that is not even enough. That was in the group section. He now come here again and ask me what he is facing again. So look at the chart. So he asked me to help. I hope you can see this. He asked me to help. Now, please let me wait for the video. When I was giving you a voice, I said we'll shoot this video. So okay, let me wait for a video so you can see it's actually high demanding this thing. So I want to show you how to go about it. So let's get started, right? Let's get started. Okay, here is my repo. My name is Jerome Modo. You can see this is a repo that I created for many years ago. Sometime when I wanted to start, when I started learning how to code. That was when I started creating this repo, but I did not even know how to go about it. I don't even remember where the token is. I don't even remember where I kept the documents of this again. So I want to show you how you can go about it and solve that particular problem. This problem is caused because sometimes you don't remember your repo again. Sometimes your repo expired. Sometimes things like that, things like that can occur and cause this thing to happen. So the very first thing for you to do is for you to create a new repo. Say repository creation fail. May I know why? because I have not generated any token yet. So they have a tendency that it will fail. So what should I do? Should now go to settings. On setting, developer. Hope you are following me. So let me take this down here. Developer. Okay, under developer, I said personal access token. I said classic token, and I want to generate a token. No, this is not what I want now. This is what I want. I want to generate classic. Okay. So generate a classic personal access token. Classic. Generate. I want to generate it now. Generate new token for general use. Yes. Now, what is the node for this token? The node for this token, let me say, what should I use? Low level programming. Okay, and let me send my extension to, let me use 30 days, 90 days. Are you following me? Let me use 90 days, and I have to click on repo to make sure that I copy everything is working perfectly well, right? I want to make sure. So I have ticked that. I don't want to tick anything again. I just want to generate it the way it is, right? Don't want to do anything again. So let's go and generate the token, right? Click on generate token. Okay, I have generated the token. Let me copy the token. I've copied it. I want to paste it somewhere where I can have access to. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. I want to paste it. I have a place that I'm pasting my token, or so I want to paste it here. Let me paste it here. Okay. So now let's create a new repo. Let's create a new repo. Go back to dashboard and let's see if we can create a new repo. So let's create a new repo. Create a new repo, C3. Fail to create. What is happening? Let's see first what is going on. You are creating a public repo in your personal account. The license tells others what you can and can do with your code. Let me see. Okay. I want to read what they are having here before I know what to do. Okay. I want to type a repository name. Okay. Low level. Nice. Because this video is as a result of the current challenge we are having. So a friend of mine was having issue on posting to this particular repo. Where the repo? Okay, let me go back here. A friend of mine was having issues on how to post to this particular repo. So for example, let's use this repo. Let's use the repo here. Let me copy the repo here. He was having issue on posting to this, pushing to this repo. So what I will do now is to get the repo name. Okay, where are we? Okay, we are here now. So what the repo name? I want to name this repo now. I want to name it. This is the repo name. So I don't want it to be this because you already have this. You get the point? You already have this. In this particular place I'm having, I don't have this in this one. That is why it's highlighted. But you on your own, you may have this Alex Low Level Programming. So instead, name it Alex Low Level Program first. Okay. Description. Okay. So you create the repo. Perfect. So now, what are we on to? Copy here. Copy here. And paste somewhere. That is how I usually do my own. I want to copy all the details. That's how I usually do my own. In case I have issue, I can easily trace back. Okay. I want to copy this. Okay. So where are we? You can initialize this repo with code from a soft version. Okay. So now I want to import. We are done with this. So I want to import a code from another repository. That repo that was having issues, I want to import code from there to this particular end. Are you following me? So let's import. Now what's the repo name? Go back, copy the repo name exactly as it is. The repo name here was LS Low Level Programming. Okay. Come here. This is the repo name. I want to paste the repo name now. This is the repo name which I have copied. So import, begin import. Let's see. Okay, they say please enter the URL. Your own repository clone URL. Do you get the point? Not just the name. Okay. So how do I do it? I go back to where I have been saving them. Where is mine? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Where is it now? Okay. See it. See the URL here. And I copy. I paste. Okay, let's begin. Have you seen that? It's preparing. I want you to see it is importing. Can you see that it's importing? It's completed. So now, let's check if it is actually completed. Let's check. Let's visit it and see. Okay. Everything in my LX programming. Have you seen this? Everything here is here live and direct. So you can see it. This is all I have in my LX low programming. So now, what should we do? Become the next question. Now the next question, the next thing that you need to do now. Get to your dashboard. Get to your dashboard. Now, if you had that, for example, let me show you a sample. For example, if it was in the other, I'm using a different terminal from here. Do you get the point? So if it was in the other page now, you would have seen Alex low-level programming, and you are seeing this one, Alex low-level program. You get the point? So you now go back to Alex low-level program. I want you to follow me. You now go back to Alex low-level program, for example. Here is the Alex low-level program. So the next thing for you to do is you have seen this or your repo. You now look for a way that you can go to your repo and delete it off. I want to go to my repo and delete it off. So now go back to and I want to delete it off. Let's see if I can have access here to delete. This is where we said we are now in danger zone. Okay, danger zone. Remember which repo am I with now? I'm in Jeromodo, project 0. Do you get the point? Now, this project 0 is assumed. Listen to me. This project 0 is assumed to be that LLX low-level programming, which you have copied all the files that was inside there to the new repo that you just created. Do you get the point? So you want to delete that LLX low-level programming now. That is what you want to delete now. So this is, once you delete a repo, there is no going back. So what's the repo name in the first place? Project 0, project dash times dash, okay? Look at it here. You now delete. The unexpected bad things will happen if you don't read this. So what are they saying we should read on? See what they say we should read now. This action cannot be undone. This will permanently delete this repo, Jeromodo, project 0. So everything will be deleted. If you accept it, type this. I copy. And I paste to confirm. Do you see what is happening? I want you to see something. Have you seen this? So I have copied and pasted. So I want to delete that repo. It's gone for life. I don't have access to that repo again. I don't know if you have seen what I'm doing. So now our LLX low-level programming is gone. What should we do? We now come with this one. I want you to see something. Now, let's name this repo. We want to rename this repo. Why do we have to rename it? Maybe your question. Why do we have to rename it? Remember, for example, I want to show you something. Remember, in this task, for example, you are asked to write a function that prints a name using this prototype. So while you are writing a function that prints a name, they said go to your GitHub repository. This is the GitHub repository that you are asked to use. Can you see this? Okay. Now this is the file function. This is the file that you are using. So you have this for me that should you push anything, should you push what you have here, which is where is it? Should you push anything to this particular repo now, LS low level program, it will not work because the other one is LS low level programming. Take note of that. LS low level programming is different from LLS low level program. Do you get the point? So now you have to edit the name, repository name, rename it. When you rename it, you do like this. Programming, okay? Programming. Are you there? Rename. Okay. The name is available, so rename. You add it. So it's now LS low level programming. So that you can get everything right. Do you know what you need to do next? So that you can get everything right, go back to where you drop your token. I want to see something. This is where I drop my token. Okay. Now, this is where I drop my token. Take a look at it. So here you discover that it was LS low level program. So if you copy this link again and paste there, it will give you different error because it will not identify it again as LS low level program. I don't know if you are following what I'm telling you now. So you have to change it from LS low level program to LS low level programming. Change it. Change it. Okay. Okay. Have you seen that? Then we again come here and change it so that you should not, in case you forget. Do you get the point? Come here and change it in case you forget it. We again come here and change it in case you forget it. Do you get the point? Okay, perfect. You are good to go. So what next now? Clone it. Clone it. Just clone it. Just push to this thing, and let's see. Okay. How do we do it? I think here is what you need to do. Go here. Copy your sandbox. Copy your sandbox. Come to your Tmux apps, click here, or your web terminal, click, paste your SSH so that you can clone it. Copy your password, paste it here. Okay, perfect, we are there. Now, so cd to root. Okay, ls. Okay, you have this are all what you have in your repo. I mean, in your environment, in your SH environment. So this is what you have. So we have LS level programming. We have LS level pre-course engineering, therefore, and zero this blah blah blah. Okay, if you have all this, now remember this file that you deleted, LS level programming, was in your GitHub. It does not reflect here. I don't know if you are following me. It does not reflect here. Here it's still there. So even when you git push again, you will still find it. It will tell you that the repo is already there. So first you have to remove that repo. And what is the command for you to remove that repo? What is the command? Become the problem. What is the command? What is the command to remove that repo? So you use that command, rm. You type your repo name, rm. You type your repo name, then it will delete it off. Once you type this and it will delete it off, now the next thing for you to do now is to come here, copy your token. Copy your token. Hey, before I made a mistake, this can actually affect me as well. This can actually affect me as well. Let me name it before I have issue in the future, because it's not the one I'm using. It's not the one I'm using. Let me do this so that it can help me a lot. Okay, so this is not the one I'm using. Yeah, this is not the one I'm using, so it can help me a lot. So now the next thing you need to do is copy your token. Copy your token. Come to your terminal again. Do git clone. That is after you might have deleted that repo completely. You have deleted that repo from your terminal. So the next thing for you to do now is git clone http oh, there's no S. https what else? Okay, we paste the repo token at what? At GitHub. What? At GitHub. I copy it so that I should not make mistake. At GitHub at once again I paste. Okay, and I press enter. If I press this enter, okay, let's see. Now look at it. It said fatal destination path, LS level programming already exists, and it's not an empty directory. Do you get the point? So this is what exactly that you have. So when you clone it, it will show you this same thing. The reason why it will show you this is simply because you did not remove the other one. So if you remove this one that is already here, it will not replace, it will not show this again. Do you get the point? So you have to use the command and remove the repo completely, including with the file names inside. Do you get the point? So that is how it is. So once you are done with that, you come here, clone it, it's done. Then go back to your task, git push it, and everything will work perfectly well. If you have any question, if you have any issues, if you have any question concerning this again, after getting all this, please drop in the comment section of this video, and I would love to guide you. I would love to show you maybe one-on-one. I can even show you one-on-one. I can even hold you. I can even do a screencast, me and you, sharing on using either Zoom or we use Google Meeting, and I use your hand and make sure I make it work perfectly well for you. Thank you for watching, and I want to believe you should always link back to my channel and always subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all.